Welcome to this deep dive into the power of your subconscious mind, a life-changing book that reveals how the hidden part of your mind shapes your reality. This book teaches us how to unlock the incredible power within our subconscious to overcome fears, attract success, improve health, and create the life we truly desire. Throughout this summary, you'll discover practical wisdom and timeless principles that can transform your thinking and help you tap into unlimited potential. By understanding how your subconscious mind works, you can change habits, boost confidence, and manifest your goals with greater ease. In this video, we'll cover the entire essence of the book across 19 insightful chapters, breaking down each key idea so you get the complete knowledge and tools from the book without missing a thing. So, whether you want to improve your mindset, build better habits, or just learn powerful mental techniques, this summary has got you covered. Get ready to unlock your mind's true power and start creating the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine this. Deep inside you is a treasure chest. A treasure so powerful that it can give you health, wealth, happiness, and success. Most people never open it. Some don't even know it exists. But those who do, they change their lives forever. Today, we're unlocking that treasure, your subconscious mind, and learning how to use it to transform your destiny. So stay with me till the end, because the key to your dream life is already inside you. Chapter 1. The Treasure House Within You. Imagine there's a gold mine hidden inside you. Not of gold, not of diamonds, but of ideas, creativity, healing power, and the ability to bring into your life everything you've ever dreamed of. Sounds impossible? Dr. Joseph Murphy, in his legendary book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, says it's not only possible, it's already inside you. Today, we begin our journey through this life-changing book, starting with Chapter 1, The Treasure House Within You. And trust me, the stories you're about to hear will make you look at your own mind in a completely new way. Part 1. The Gold Mine Inside You. Murphy says most people live like paupers while sitting on top of infinite riches. This treasure house is your subconscious mind, a place where infinite intelligence and boundless love reside. But here's the catch. This treasure is invisible. To open it, you have to learn how to talk to it, believe in it, and give it the right instructions. He compares people to a piece of steel. Magnetized, it can lift 12 times its weight. Demagnetized, it can't lift a feather. Some people are like magnetized steel, full of faith and confidence, born to win. Others are like demagnetized steel, full of fear and doubt, staying stuck all their lives. So the question is, which one are you? Part 2, Story 1. Caruso's Stage Fright. Let me take you backstage at an opera house in the early 1900s. The great Enrico Caruso, the man with the voice of an angel, was moments away from performing in front of thousands. But something was wrong. His throat tightened. Sweat poured down his face. His mind screamed, "They will laugh at me. I can't sing." Caruso called this frightened voice the little me, his conscious mind full of fear. But he also knew about the big me, his subconscious mind, full of limitless power. So he shouted to himself backstage, "Get out, little me. The big me wants to sing through me." With each repetition, his fear melted. His breathing calmed, and when the curtain rose, he sang like never before, leaving the audience spellbound. Lesson: when fear takes over, hand the controls to your big me, your subconscious, and watch it work wonders. Part 3. Your subconscious is always listening. Host Murphy warns us, your subconscious doesn't argue, it obeys. If you tell it, "I can't afford this," it will make sure you can't. If you tell it, "I can," it will start creating paths for you to succeed. Part 4, Story 2, The Christmas Eve Bag. A young university student once stopped in front of a store window. She saw a beautiful travel bag. Her first thought, I can't afford it. But then she remembered Murphy's advice. Never finish a negative statement. Reverse it immediately. So she said, that bag is mine. I accept it mentally. My subconscious will bring it to me. That evening, her fiancé handed her a gift, the exact same bag she had admired that morning. Coincidence? Maybe. But Murphy says when you mentally claim something with faith and release it to your subconscious, it will find a way to bring it to you. Part 5, Story 3, The Widow Who Found Love. A 75-year-old widow lived alone, often feeling invisible. But after hearing Murphy speak, she tried an experiment. Every day she repeated with feeling, I am wanted. I am happily married to a kind, loving, spiritual-minded man. I am secure. Within 2 weeks, she met a retired pharmacist in a store. He was kind, understanding, and shared her values. Within a week, he proposed. Soon, they were honeymooning in Europe. She discovered her treasure house, and it delivered. Part 6, The Law of Belief. Murphy sums it up simply. It's not the thing believed in, but the belief itself that shapes your life. Every thought is a seed planted in your subconscious. Plant seeds of doubt, and you'll grow weeds. Plant seeds of faith, and you'll grow a garden of abundance. Chapter 2, How Your Mind Works. In the last chapter, we discovered a treasure chest hidden inside you, your subconscious mind, and how it can shape your life in ways you never imagined. But here's the question. If this treasure is so powerful, how do we use it? In Chapter 2 of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy gives us the blueprint, and it starts with understanding how your mind actually works. 1. The captain and the engine room. Think of your mind like a great ship. Your conscious mind is the captain, standing on the bridge, giving orders. Your subconscious mind is the engine room, full of powerful workers and machines that carry out every command. Here's the catch. The crew doesn't decide where the ship goes. They don't question orders. They simply obey whatever the captain says, even if it means steering straight into the rocks. That's why if your conscious mind is full of fear, doubt, and negative commands, your subconscious will follow those instructions to the letter, producing the very results you don't want. The coffee example. Here's a simple example. A woman believes that if she drinks coffee at night, she'll wake up at 3 a.m. without fail. Guess what happens? Her subconscious hears the order, stay awake, and delivers exactly that, waking her up at 3 a.m. every time. The subconscious doesn't ask if this belief is logical. It doesn't filter or argue. It just obeys. 3. The subconscious as an alarm clock. But this same obedience can work in your favor. If before bed you tell your subconscious with conviction, wake me at 6 a.m., you'll find yourself awake right on time without any alarm clock. Your subconscious is like the most reliable assistant in the world, but only if you give it clear, positive, and precise orders. 4. The big lesson. The lesson is simple. Your conscious mind gives the commands. Your subconscious carries them out. If you constantly tell yourself, I can't, I'm unlucky, I always fail, your subconscious will create situations to prove you right. But if you say, I'm capable, I'm worthy, good things come to me, your subconscious will shape your reality to match those beliefs. So far, we've learned that your subconscious is a powerful engine that takes commands from your conscious mind. But what if we could use this connection to heal our body, change our habits, and overcome challenges? That's exactly what we'll explore in Chapter 3, The Miracle Working Power of Your Subconscious. It's where we learn how to unleash this power in every area of life, So stay with me. The journey is just getting started. Chapter 3. The miracle-working power of your subconscious. In the last chapter, we learned that your conscious mind is the captain, and your subconscious is the engine room, faithfully carrying out whatever orders you give it. But here's where things get truly fascinating. What if those orders could heal your body, transform your life, and create miracles? In Chapter 3 of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy shows us how this power has worked wonders for countless people and how you can use it too. 1. Your subconscious, the body's master builder. Your subconscious mind is the silent builder of your body. It regulates your heartbeat, repairs wounds, and fights off disease, all without you thinking about it. When you feed it thoughts of health, strength, and vitality, it responds by creating exactly that in your body. But when you flood it with fear, sickness, and weakness, it obeys those commands too. The story of healing through belief. Dr. Murphy shares many real-life stories of healing through the subconscious. One man, bedridden with a so-called incurable disease, began affirming daily, "I am whole, perfect, strong, loving, harmonious, and happy." He imagined himself walking freely, breathing deeply, living normally. Soon, his subconscious took over, rebuilding his body cell by cell until he fully recovered. Doctors called it a miracle, but it was simply the mind's natural power at work. The power of faith and mental images. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and vivid imagination. If you repeatedly see yourself as healthy, it takes that image as an instruction and begins to make it a physical fact. This is why visualization, prayer, and positive affirmations work, not as magic tricks, but as direct communication with the most powerful part of your mind. 4. The law of belief. Remember what we learned in Chapter 1. The law of your mind is the law of belief. When you believe something with deep feeling, your subconscious goes to work to make it happen. This is why miracles often happen to those who just knew they would recover or succeed. It wasn't luck. It was the law of belief in action. Here's a simple way to harness this miracle-working power. 1. Relax completely. Calm your mind before sleep or during quiet moments. 2. Form a clear image. See yourself living the result you want. 3. Use positive affirmations. Short, powerful statements of what you desire, said with conviction. 4. Repeat daily. Feed your subconscious the same message until it becomes your reality. 6. Now we know that your subconscious can heal, restore, and create miracles when you feed it the right commands. But there's a common mistake people make that blocks this power: a conflict between the conscious and subconscious mind. In Chapter 4, Mental Healing in Ancient Times, we'll see how ancient civilizations understood this secret and how we can apply it today to remove those blocks and let the miracles flow. So make sure you're here for the next episode. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support this channel's growth. Chapter 4. Mental Healing in Ancient Times. In the last chapter, we discovered how your subconscious mind can work miracles, healing the body and transforming life itself. But here's something fascinating. This isn't a new discovery. For thousands of years, people have been tapping into the same power, long before the word psychology even existed. In Chapter 4 of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy takes us back in time to explore the mental healing secrets of ancient civilizations. 1. The healers of ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. In ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome, people visited temples not just for worship, but for healing. Priests and healers used chants, symbols, and rituals to impress powerful ideas of health into the patient's mind. They believed, correctly, that if you could plant the seed of recovery in someone's subconscious, the body would follow. It wasn't the ritual itself that cured people. It was the belief the ritual created in the patient's mind. 2. The sleep temples. One of the most fascinating practices was the sleep temple. Patients would enter a sacred space, be guided into deep relaxation, and told by priests that healing visions would come to them in sleep. These were early forms of hypnosis and suggestion, creating a direct link to the subconscious mind when it was most receptive. 3. The law of suggestion, then and now. The ancients understood what science now confirms. Your subconscious accepts suggestions most easily when your conscious mind is quiet. A priest in ancient Egypt, a philosopher in Greece, a healer in Rome, all use this law, sometimes without even knowing its name. Today, doctors call it the placebo effect. Murphy calls it the power of your subconscious mind. 4. Why it worked. The reason ancient mental healing worked is simple. Patients believed. They believed in the authority of the healer, in the sacredness of the ritual, and in the possibility of recovery. And according to the law of belief, as we've learned, whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Prompt. Your modern application. You don't need a temple or a priest to use this power today. Instead, create your own mental temple every day. Find a quiet place where your conscious mind can relax. Speak to your subconscious with positive, clear statements. Visualize yourself already healed, already successful, already free. When you repeat this daily, you're practicing the same ancient healing methods, updated for the modern world. Connecting to the next chapter, we've seen how the ancients used rituals, suggestion, and belief to heal. But you might be wondering, how does this compare with modern mental healing methods? In Chapter 5, we'll explore how science, psychology, and personal experience have refined these ancient practices into practical, everyday tools for change. So don't miss it, and if you're enjoying this journey through the power of your subconscious mind, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs this, and subscribe to support our channel's growth. Chapter 5. In the last chapter, we explored the sacred temples and mysterious rituals of the ancient world. We saw how priests and healers used belief, suggestion, and symbolism to awaken the subconscious mind's power. But now, let's step into the modern world, where science, psychology, and spirituality meet to discover how mental healing works today. 1. The mind-body connection, now proven by science. For centuries, people suspected that the mind could heal the body. Today, science confirms it. Your thoughts influence your health. Stress, fear, and hopelessness weaken the immune system, while hope, joy, and belief can boost recovery and even accelerate healing. This is not just positive thinking, it's biology. 2. The placebo effect, modern proof of ancient wisdom. One of the most famous demonstrations of mental healing is the placebo effect. Patients given a harmless sugar pill, believing it's powerful medicine, often recover just as if they had taken the real drug. Why? Because the belief itself triggers healing mechanisms in the body. This is the same principle ancient healers used, now backed by modern research. 3. Famous modern healers and cases. In the 20th century, people like Émile Coué popularized self-healing through affirmations. His method was simple: repeat daily. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Thousands reported improvements in health, mood, and life circumstances. Murphy shares case after case. People overcoming chronic pain, patients recovering when doctors had given up hope, lives transformed simply by replacing fear with faith. How modern mental healing works. Modern methods may skip the incense and ancient rituals, but the process is the same. Relax the mind to bypass conscious resistance. Impress the subconscious with clear, positive instructions. Repeat daily until the subconscious accepts it as truth. Allow the body to follow the new mental blueprint. When the conscious and subconscious agree, healing becomes inevitable. Your daily mental healing practice. To use modern mental healing yourself. Each morning and night, close your eyes and visualize yourself healthy, strong, and full of energy. Speak affirmations in the present tense, as if your healing is already complete. Feel gratitude for your health before it arrives. This simple practice can create powerful shifts, not just in health, but in every area of life. 6. Linking to the next chapter. We've now seen how ancient and modern methods both rely on one universal law. Your subconscious becomes what you believe. But here's the exciting part. Healing is just the beginning. The same power that restores health can also create success, wealth, and happiness. In Chapter 6, we'll explore practical techniques in mental healing. Step-by-step methods you can use to reprogram your subconscious for any goal you choose. So, if you're ready to turn knowledge into action, make sure you're subscribed. Share this with someone who needs hope, and let's keep building this journey together. Chapter 6, Practical Techniques in Mental Healing. Opening scene, soft background music, visuals of someone journaling, meditating, and smiling with relief. Narrator. In the last chapter, we saw how modern science has finally confirmed what ancient healers always knew. Your mind can heal your body. But how do you actually use this power in your daily life? In this chapter, we'll explore simple, practical techniques you can start today to heal physically, mentally, and emotionally. Think of this as your step-by-step healing toolkit. 1. The first step, relax the mind. Your subconscious mind accepts ideas best when you're deeply relaxed, just before sleep or right after waking up. This state is like fertile soil, ready to receive the seeds of new beliefs. So, before bed tonight, let's start planting. 2. Visualization technique. See yourself well. Close your eyes. Picture yourself already healthy, moving freely, smiling, full of energy. The key? Don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, and it will start working to make that image true. 3. Affirmations. Speaking to the subconscious. Another method is affirmations, short, positive statements repeated with emotion. Murphy shares examples like, "So, every day, in every way, I am getting better and better." Repeat them slowly with belief, especially when you wake up and before you sleep. 4. The case of the businessman who healed his ulcer. One man Murphy mentions had a painful stomach ulcer. Doctors treated it, but it kept returning. Finally, he realized his mind was full of anger and resentment toward a business partner. Every night, he repeated, "I release all resentment. I am at peace. My body is relaxed and healthy." Within weeks, not only did his pain fade, but the ulcer was gone for good. Lesson? Sometimes, healing the mind is healing the body. The thank you method. Gratitude is one of the most powerful mental healers. Before bed, simply repeat, "Thank you for my perfect health." Say it as if it's already true. Your subconscious will work overnight to make your gratitude a reality. 6. Faith plus expectancy equals healing. Whatever technique you choose, visualization, affirmations, gratitude, they all need 2 ingredients. Faith, the belief it will work. Expectancy, the certainty that it's on its way. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check it. You water it and trust it will grow. Healing works the same way. 7. Linking to the next chapter. Now you know the tools to heal your body and mind. But remember, the same subconscious power that heals can also create wealth, success, and deep happiness. In the next chapter, we'll explore the tendency of the subconscious is lifeward. why your mind is naturally designed to move you toward health, growth, and abundance. If you're ready to unlock this natural flow in every area of your life, make sure you're subscribed, share this journey with friends, and let's keep building the life you deserve. Chapter 7. The Tendency of the Subconscious Mind. Your subconscious mind has a natural tendency, and that tendency is lifeward. It always seeks growth, health, and abundance. If you learn to cooperate with it, life becomes a flow. If you fight it, the struggle never ends. Think about a seed. It grows toward the light. It breaks the shell. It becomes a tree. Your subconscious mind works the same way, constantly moving toward healing, harmony, and progress. The healing current. Cut your hand, and without your conscious effort, it heals. Your subconscious carries out this lifeward movement in every cell of your body. The story of the paralyzed man. A man paralyzed on one side of his body was told by doctors he'd never walk again. But every day, he imagined himself walking. He thanked his subconscious for healing him. Months later, he walked out of the hospital unaided. His conscious mind gave the order, but it was the subconscious that carried out the miracle. Cooperation, not force. You don't force healing or success. You align with the lifeward flow of your subconscious. Give it clear, peaceful instructions, not fear and panic, and it will deliver. Tell your subconscious, "I can't," and it will agree. Tell it, "I am healing, I am succeeding," and it will agree too. It simply obeys the tone and belief of your thoughts. Lesson from nature. Narration. Nature never works backward. Neither does your subconscious. The life tendency is forward. Your job is to trust it. The more you align with your subconscious's natural tendency, the more life flows in your favor. In the next chapter, we'll uncover how to use this lifeward force to overcome fears and mental blocks that have held you back for years. Don't miss Chapter 8, How to Get the Results You Want. In the last chapter, we saw how your subconscious mind naturally moves toward life, health, and success. Now, let's take the next step, how to direct this lifeward force to get the exact results you want. The subconscious responds to clear mental pictures. Your subconscious doesn't understand vague wishes. It works best when you give it a clear mental picture, like giving GPS an exact address instead of saying, "Take me somewhere nice." An aspiring actor imagined himself receiving awards, hearing applause, and seeing his name on posters. He lived these scenes in his mind every night before sleep. Within 2 years, he landed a breakout role, and the dream became reality. His subconscious simply acted out what it had been rehearsing for months. Step 1. Decide exactly what you want. You can't hit a target you can't see. Decide clearly what you want: health, success, a new relationship, and define it in detail. Step 2. Picture the end result, not the struggle. Don't focus on how it will happen. That's the subconscious's job. Focus on the finished scene, the feeling of already having it. Story: the businessman's sales goal. A salesman wanted to double his monthly income. Instead of worrying about finding clients, he pictured himself counting the commission checks and thanking his subconscious. By the end of the year, his sales doubled exactly as imagined. Step 3. Use present tense and emotion. Your subconscious works on present commands. Say, "I am healthy," not "I will be healthy." Add genuine feeling, because emotion imprints the message deeper. The moments just before sleep are golden. The conscious mind relaxes, and the subconscious becomes wide open to suggestion. End your day by replaying your desired results as if they've already happened. Once you learn to give your subconscious precise and positive images, you become the artist of your own reality. In the next chapter, we'll uncover how your subconscious can remove mental blocks, fears, and obstacles, even ones you've carried for years. Stay tuned. Chapter 9. how to remove mental blocks and fears. In the last chapter, we learned how to give your subconscious clear, positive images to get results. But what if something is holding you back? Invisible walls of fear, doubt, self-sabotage. Today, we'll learn how to break those walls forever. The truth about mental blocks. Mental blocks are like weeds in your mental garden. They choke the flowers you've planted. The good news? You planted them unconsciously, and you can remove them consciously. Story: the writer with a block. A famous writer hit a creative wall. For months, nothing flowed. Instead of forcing ideas, he began each morning picturing himself joyfully typing pages of brilliant words. Within weeks, the block dissolved, and the ideas returned like a river. Step 1. Stop fighting the block. What you resist persists. Stop wrestling with fear or lack. Instead, replace them with images of the opposite: confidence, flow, abundance. Story: the singer who feared auditions. A talented singer trembled at auditions. Instead of repeating, "Don't be nervous," she began affirming, "I love singing for people." Before each audition, she pictured smiling judges and a confident performance. Soon, auditions became her favorite part of the process. Step 2. Use the thank you technique. Gratitude melts fear. Instead of asking for courage, thank your subconscious as if it's already given it to you. Thank you for my confidence. Thank you for my success. Story: the golfer's comeback. A golfer lost his winning streak. Every game felt tense. He started thanking his mind for perfect swings before playing. Within a month, his confidence and trophies returned. Step 3. Sleep on the solution. Right before sleep, picture yourself already free of the block. Your subconscious works while you sleep, rearranging mental patterns for your success. Lesson: fear is just misused imagination. Fear is simply your imagination creating a negative movie. Change the script. Play the movie you want to live. Chapter 10. How to use your subconscious for healing. In the last chapter, we cleared the mental blocks and fears that hold us back. But what about blocks that affect our health? What if the same subconscious that removes fear could also remove pain and disease? Let's discover the healing power already inside you. The body is built by the mind. Every cell in your body listens to your thoughts. Your subconscious doesn't just control your habits, it also controls your heartbeat, your digestion, your immune. That means the same mental seeds that grow success can also grow health. Story: the doctor who healed his foot. A doctor injured his foot so badly he could barely walk. Medical treatments failed, so he began visualizing himself walking normally, running, climbing stairs with ease. Every night before sleep, he imagined a perfect healed foot. Within weeks, he was walking without pain. His subconscious had followed the image. Step 1. Give clear healing instructions. Your subconscious obeys the pictures you give it. Tell it clearly, "I am perfectly healthy. Every cell of my body is strong and whole." Story: the woman who beat insomnia. A woman couldn't sleep for months. Every night she worried, "What if I can't sleep again?" Then she learned to replace that fear with a gentle affirmation. "I am falling asleep peacefully now." She imagined herself already sleeping deeply, and soon she did, every night. Step 2. Don't argue with your body. If you keep telling people, "I'm always sick," your subconscious will make sure you are. Speak only health to your mind, even when you feel weak. The subconscious doesn't argue, it obeys. Story: the pastor who healed his throat. A pastor developed a throat condition that stopped him from preaching. Doctors couldn't fix it. He began to pray and visualize himself delivering sermons with a strong voice. In his imagination, he felt the joy of speaking freely. Within a month, his voice returned, and so did his congregation's joy. Step 3. Use the bedtime advantage. The last 5 minutes before sleep are golden. Fill them with health affirmations, and your subconscious will work all night to make them real. Lesson: healing is already inside you. Your subconscious is your body's natural pharmacy. Feed it the medicine of positive belief, and it will prescribe the cure. Your mind can heal your body, but it can also shape your future relationships, your career, your destiny. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to use your subconscious to attract love, success, and every good thing you desire. Don't miss it. Chapter 11: How to use your subconscious mind for success. In the last chapter, we saw how the mind can heal the body, but health is just one part of a fulfilled life. What if the same mental power could bring you wealth, success, and even the perfect partner? Let's unlock your subconscious as a magnet for every good thing you desire. Success starts in the mind. Success is not luck, it's a mental blueprint. Your subconscious can only build what you believe and picture in your mind. Story: The Young Salesman. A young salesman was struggling. Every time he met a client, he imagined failure. Then he learned to visualize himself closing the deal, shaking hands, and hearing the words, "You've got it." Within months, his sal tripled. He changed his inner image, and his outer world followed. Step 1. Have a clear picture. Don't just wish for success. See it, feel it, live it in your imagination every day. Your subconscious will do the rest. Story: The actor who got his dream role. An actor dreamed of a big role but faced constant rejection. Instead of giving up, he imagined himself already acting in front of a camera, hearing the director say, "Perfect." Soon, he was cast in a role almost identical to the one in his imagination. Step 2. Affirm success, not failure. If you say, "I never get promoted," your subconscious will make sure you don't. Speak only what you want. "I am worthy of success. Opportunities are coming to me now." Story: The woman who met her perfect partner. A woman longed for a loving marriage. Instead of focusing on loneliness, she visualized herself happily married, feeling the joy of companionship. She believed it so strongly that months later, she met a man who matched her vision perfectly. Step 3. Act as if you already have it. Your subconscious responds faster when your actions match your belief. Dress, speak, and live as though you already have the success you want. Lesson: The magnetic mind. Your thoughts are magnets. Focus them on abundance, and abundance will find you. Focus on lack, and lack will follow you instead. Now you've learned how to heal your body and attract success. But there's still one more gift of the subconscious that can transform your life: its ability to turn your deepest prayers into reality. In the next chapter, we'll uncover the science of answered prayers. Stay tuned. Chapter 12: The Subconscious and the Science of Prayer. In the last chapter, we discovered how the subconscious can bring you success. But there's an even deeper power, the ability to connect with infinite intelligence, but prayer that works every single time when done the right way. Prayer as a mental science. Prayer isn't begging. It's not pleading with some faraway force. True prayer is aligning your conscious mind's request with your subconscious mind's belief. When they work together, results are inevitable. Story: The Sailor Saved at Sea. A sailor was stranded in the middle of the ocean, his ship damaged, and no land in sight. Instead of panicking, he prayed by picturing himself safely on shore, shaking hands with rescuers. Hours later, a passing vessel spotted him. His subconscious mind drew the rescue to him because he believed in it completely. Step 1. Picture the end result. Don't pray for a thing to happen. See it as already done. Your subconscious doesn't respond to "I want." It responds to "I have." Story: Healing through prayer. A woman bedridden for months decided to stop praying for healing and instead imagined herself walking in the garden, feeling the sun on her face. Within weeks, her health began to improve. Her subconscious accepted the image, and her body followed. Step 2. Remove doubt. Doubt is like planting a seed and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. Once you've prayed, let go and trust the process. Story: The Businessman and the Contract. A businessman needed a crucial contract to save his company. Instead of worrying, he prayed by imagining himself shaking hands with the client. The next week, the deal was signed, exactly as he had pictured. Step 3. Pray with feeling. Words alone are powerless unless they carry emotion. The subconscious speaks the language of feeling. When you feel gratitude and joy, as though your prayer is already answered, your subconscious works faster to make it real. The law of belief in prayer. The law of belief says, it's not the thing you pray to that matters most, but your belief in your prayer. Whether you believe in God, the universe, or anything, or simply the power of your mind, the result will match your belief. We've seen the subconscious mind bring health, success, and now, answered prayers. But there's another amazing ability it holds: the power to turn your sleep into a workshop of miracles. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to use sleep to solve problems, create ideas, and shape your destiny. Don't miss it. Chapter 13, Your Subconscious and Sleep. In the last chapter, we learned the science of prayer, aligning your conscious and subconscious minds to manifest what you desire. But what if I told you there's a way to keep manifesting even while you sleep? Tonight, as your body rests, your subconscious can work tirelessly to solve problems, heal your body, and shape your future. The night shift worker in your mind. Your conscious mind clocks out at night, but your subconscious never sleeps. It's like a night shift worker in the dark to bring them to life. Story: The Inventor's Dream Solution. Many inventors have received their breakthroughs in dreams. Elias Howe, the inventor of the sewing machine, struggled for years until one night he dreamt of cannibals holding spears with holes in the tips. That image gave him the idea for the sewing machine needle's eye. His subconscious had solved the problem while he slept. Using sleep to solve problems. Here's how to make your subconscious work for you overnight. Before bed, clearly state your problem in simple words. Then picture the solution as already found. Feel gratitude as if it's done. Your subconscious will process it during the night and often deliver the answer the next morning, in a dream, a sudden idea, or a clear feeling of what to do next. Story: The Writer's Block Cure. A writer stuck on a story decided to sleep on it. Before bed, she imagined herself typing the final scene with satisfaction. The next morning, she woke up with the perfect plot twist, exactly as her subconscious had promised. The healing power of sleep. Your subconscious can also use sleep to heal your body. When you fall asleep thinking of perfect health, picturing every cell in harmony, your subconscious sends healing signals throughout your body. Many people have recovered faster by focusing on wellness before bed rather than worry. Story: The Nervous Student. A nervous student had to give a speech the next day. Instead of obsessing over mistakes, he pictured himself speaking confidently and receiving applause, right before sleeping. The next day, he delivered one of the best speeches of his life, calm and composed. We've now seen how your subconscious can be your 24/7 partner, working during the day through prayer and at night through sleep. But there's a darker side we need to talk about: how false beliefs can sabotage your life and how to replace them with truths that set you free. In the next chapter, we'll uncover how to change your beliefs and change your destiny. Chapter 14, How to Change Your Beliefs. In the last chapter, we discovered how your subconscious works while you sleep, turning your nighttime into a powerhouse of healing and problem solving. But here's the catch. All that power depends on one thing: your beliefs. Because if your beliefs are wrong, your subconscious will faithfully work to bring those wrong beliefs into reality. So today, let's learn how to change those beliefs and change your life. The law of belief. Joseph Murphy says, "The law of your mind is the law of belief." It's not what you want that matters most. It's what you believe deep inside. Your subconscious doesn't care if a belief is true or false. It simply accepts it and works to make it real. Story: the doctor who cured patients with belief. One doctor treated patients with sugar pills, but told them they were powerful medicine. Many recovered simply because they believed they would. This is the famous placebo effect, and it's proof that your beliefs have the power to heal or harm. Your subconscious always says yes. If you say, "I'm always unlucky," your subconscious replies, "Yes." If you say, "I'm blessed and opportunities find me," it also says, "Yes." That's why changing your belief is like changing the GPS coordinates for your life. Steps to change a belief. 1. Identify the limiting belief. First, notice what negative statement you keep repeating about health, money, relationships, or your abilities. 2. Replace it with a positive statement. Instead of "I can't lose weight," say "I'm naturally moving toward my ideal healthy body." 3. Use repetition and emotion. Your subconscious learns through repeated thoughts charged with emotion. Feel the truth of your new belief every day. Story: the woman who feared water. A woman had a lifelong fear of water after a childhood incident. Her belief was, "Water is dangerous." Through daily affirmations, "Water is my friend, I'm safe in water," and visualizing herself swimming calmly, she eventually overcame her fear and enjoyed the ocean for the first time in decades. Why beliefs can change quickly. Your subconscious responds instantly when a belief changes, because beliefs are just thoughts you've repeated long enough to accept as truth. The moment you truly accept a new thought, your subconscious begins to create it in reality. Now that you know how to change your beliefs, you hold the master key to reshaping your life. But how exactly do you speak to your subconscious in a way that guarantees results? In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of affirmations and mental imagery, the exact language your subconscious understands. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because the next chapter is where we start speaking directly to the mind that creates our reality. Chapter 15. Your subconscious mind and affirmations. In the last chapter, we learned how to change beliefs, the inner compass that directs your life. But how do you plant those new beliefs deep into your subconscious so they actually stick? The answer lies in one simple but powerful tool: affirmations. What are affirmations? Affirmations are positive statements you repeat to yourself to program your subconscious mind. Think of them as seeds you plant in the soil of your mind. The more you plant and nurture, the stronger they grow. Why they work. Your subconscious doesn't argue. It simply accepts what you repeatedly tell it, especially when you speak with emotion and belief. By affirming something over and over, you impress it into your subconscious until it becomes part of your reality. Story: the actor who affirms success. A struggling actor used to tell himself daily, "I am a successful performer. Opportunities find me easily." He spoke it aloud every morning, imagining himself on stage receiving applause. Within a year, he landed a breakthrough role that launched his career. He didn't just wish for it, he programmed it. How to create powerful affirmations. 1. Make it positive. Say what you want, not what you don't want. Instead of "I'm not sick," say "I'm healthy and full of energy." 2. Use present tense. Speak as if it's already happening. "I am confident," not "I will be confident." 3. Add emotion. Feel the joy, relief, or excitement as if it's real right now. Story: healing through affirmations. A woman suffering from chronic pain repeated daily, every day, in every way. I am getting better and better. She visualized herself moving freely and joyfully. Slowly, her health improved until she was pain-free. Her body simply followed the mental instructions she gave it. Tips for using affirmations. Repetition is key. Say them in the morning, at night, and whenever doubts creep in. Combine with visualization. See yourself already living the affirmation. Speak out loud. Your own voice makes it more real. Now you know how to speak directly to your subconscious using affirmations. But there's another language your subconscious understands even better: vivid mental pictures. In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of visualization and how your mind can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because the next step is where we turn thoughts into living images that create your future. Chapter 16: The Power of Visualization. In the last chapter, we discovered how affirmations plant seeds in your subconscious. But here's the secret. If affirmations are seeds, then visualization is the sunlight and water that makes them grow. Today, you'll learn how to turn your thoughts into mental movies so real that your subconscious starts believing they're already true. Why visualization works. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. That's why athletes rehearse their performances in their minds, and why successful people see themselves achieving goals before they do. If your mind lives it vividly enough, your reality follows. Why visualization works. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. That's why athletes rehearse their performances in their minds, and why successful people see themselves achieving goals before they do. If your mind lives it vividly enough, your reality follows. Story: The golfer who practiced in his mind. A professional golfer once spent weeks injured, unable to play. Instead of worrying, he visualized himself playing perfect swings in his mind every day. When he returned to the course, his performance had improved, even without touching a club. His mind had been practicing the entire time. How to visualize effectively. 1. Relax first. A calm mind accepts images more easily. Try deep breathing before you start. 2. Use all your senses. Don't just see it. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, smell the air. 3. Make it real and present. Picture it as if it's happening now, not in the future. 4. Repeat daily. Consistency turns mental images into subconscious instructions. Story: Healing through visualization. A man bedridden after an accident imagined himself walking on a sunny beach every morning. He pictured the sand under his feet, the sound of waves, the warmth of the sun. Over time, his body began to respond. Eventually, he was able to walk again, just like in his daily mental movie. Combining affirmations and visualization. For maximum power, pair your affirmations with vivid images. If you affirm, "I am confident," see yourself walking tall, speaking clearly, and smiling while people listen with admiration. Tips for better results. Visualize right before sleep or after waking. Your mind is most receptive then. C. Keep your images consistent. Repetition builds belief. Add emotion. Joy, gratitude, relief make the image magnetic. You now have two powerful tools: affirmations to plant the seed and visualization to make it grow. But there's one more ingredient that turns these mental exercises into reality: faith. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to believe so strongly in your goal that the universe has no choice but to deliver it. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss this next step. Because belief is the bridge, the dream in your mind, and the life you live. Chapter 17: The Power of Belief. In the last chapter, we saw how visualization makes your goals come alive in your mind. But here's the truth. No matter how beautiful your mental movie is, if you don't believe in it, your subconscious won't act on it. Today, we're unlocking the force that turns imagination into reality. The power of belief. Why belief changes everything. Your subconscious mind doesn't respond to mere wishes. It responds to what you truly believe. If deep down you expect failure, that's what it will bring. But if you expect success with unshakable faith, your mind will move heaven and earth to deliver it. Story: the doctor's healing belief. A patient was told by her doctor that a certain pill would cure her in just a few days. She believed it completely and got better overnight. Later, she learned the pill was just a sugar tablet. It wasn't the pill that healed her. It was her belief in the doctor's words. Lesson: the subconscious obeys your inner conviction. Narration: your subconscious accepts whatever your conscious mind believes with conviction, whether it's good or bad. That's why it's crucial to replace doubt and fear with faith and expectation. Story: the athlete who saw himself winning. An Olympic sprinter was injured before the games. Doctors said he might not be able to compete, but he refused to believe it. Every day, he visualized himself running and winning, while affirming, "I am ready, I am fast, I am unstoppable." Against all odds, not only did he heal in time, but he won a medal. His belief had been stronger than the circumstances. How to strengthen your belief. 1. Feed your mind proof. Read success stories. Surround yourself with examples of achievement. 2. Affirm with feeling. Say it as if it's already true, with conviction. 3. Visualize daily. Pair belief with mental imagery for maximum. Reject negative input. When doubt appears, replace it instantly with a positive statement. Story: the man who found work by belief alone. A man unemployed for months decided to change his mindset. Instead of saying, "I can't find a job," he began saying, "The perfect job is looking for me right now." He repeated it daily, visualizing himself shaking hands with his new boss. Within 2 weeks, he got a call for an interview and landed the exact kind of job he had imagined. Now you know the secret. Affirmations plant the seed, visualization makes it grow, and belief gives it life. But there's one more force that accelerates your success like nothing else: the power of your emotions. In the next chapter, we'll discover how feelings act as the turbo boost for your subconscious mind. Like, share, and subscribe so you're ready for the most exciting chapter yet. Chapter 18. Emotions, the fuel of your subconscious. In the last chapter, we unlocked the incredible power of belief. But belief alone is like a car with no fuel. It won't move unless you add one crucial ingredient: emotion. Today we'll discover why feelings are the high-octane fuel that drives your subconscious mind into action. Why emotion multiplies power. Your subconscious doesn't just listen to words, it listens to the feelings behind those words. A thought wrapped in strong emotion, whether it's love, excitement, or even fear, penetrates the subconscious like a lightning bolt. Story: the boy who healed by love. A young boy was seriously ill and doctors had little hope. But his mother, instead of sinking into fear, poured all her love, hope, and faith into him. Every day she told him with deep feeling, "You are strong, you are healthy, you are loved." The boy began to improve rapidly and eventually made a full recovery. It wasn't just her words, it was the emotion behind them that reached his subconscious. Lesson: emotion makes the message stick. If belief is the message, emotion is the ink that makes it permanent in your subconscious mind. Without emotion, your affirmations are like writing in sand. With emotion, they're carved in stone. Story: the actor who became his role. An actor once said he never just memorized lines, he felt them. He lived in the skin of the character until his emotions matched the role. Audiences were moved to tears, not because of the words, but because of the deep feeling behind them. This is exactly how your subconscious works. When you truly feel the reality of your desire, your mind acts as if it's already true. Practical ways to add emotion to your beliefs. 1. Use music or imagery. Listen to inspiring music while affirming your goals. 2. Engage your senses. Imagine the smell, taste, touch, and sounds of your desired reality. 3. Recall emotional memories. Link your goal to a memory that already stirs powerful feelings in you. 4. Act as if. Behave and speak like your desire is already fulfilled. Story: the salesman who tripled his income. A struggling salesman began to visualize closing big deals, but he wasn't getting results. His mentor told him, "Don't just see it, feel it." So he started imagining the joy of shaking the client's hand, hearing the words, "You got the deal," and feeling the excitement of banking the commission. Within months, he tripled his income. Now you understand. Thoughts plant the seed, belief waters it, but emotion is the sunlight that makes it grow fast. In the next chapter, we'll uncover how your subconscious can transform even negative emotions into positive power and how to guard it against destructive feelings. Don't miss it. Like, share, and subscribe so you keep fueling your mind for unstoppable success. Chapter 19. How to use your subconscious mind for a better future. In the last chapter, we learned that emotion is the fuel that drives your subconscious mind. But now, let's point that engine towards something even more exciting, your future. Because your subconscious doesn't just shape today, it can design tomorrow. The future is created twice. Everything in your life is created twice, first in your mind, then in reality. The house you live in, the phone in your hand, even the career you have, they all began as an idea before they became real. Story: the man who predicted his success. A young man in college was obsessed with the idea of becoming a world-class architect. Every night before sleeping, he imagined walking through the halls of buildings he had designed, feeling the smooth railings, hearing people admire his work. Years later, without even realizing it, he was working on projects exactly like the ones in his mental rehearsals. His subconscious had quietly been steering him toward his dream. Lesson: your subconscious needs clear instructions. Think of your subconscious as a GPS. If you don't enter a destination, it will wander aimlessly. The clearer you are about where you want to go, the faster it can plot the route. Story: the athlete who trained in his mind. An injured athlete couldn't physically train, but he spent hours every day imagining himself running, hearing the crowd, feeling the finish line tape on his chest. When he healed, he returned to competition and performed better than before. Why? His subconscious had been training him all along. Practical steps to program your future. 1. Visualize daily. Picture your ideal future with as much detail and feeling as possible. 2. Write it down. Describe your dream life as if it's already happening. 3. Use nighttime reprogramming. Before sleep, tell your subconscious what you want it to work on. 4. Speak your future. Talk about your goals in present tense. I am instead of I will. Story: the woman who designed her retirement. A woman in her 40s wanted a peaceful retirement by the ocean. For years, she visualized herself sitting on a porch overlooking the waves, smelling the salty air. She took small but steady steps toward it. When she finally retired, she moved into a beach house almost identical to the one she had pictured all along. Over these chapters, we've uncovered the treasure house within you, learned how your mind works, mastered the law of belief, discovered the magic of emotion, And now, you have the keys to design your future. Remember, you are not a victim of circumstances. You are the architect of your destiny. Use the power of your subconscious mind wisely, and there is no limit to what you can create. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more book summaries and insightful content. Your support means a lot. Also, feel free to leave a comment below, letting me know what I can improve or what topics you'd like to see next. Thank you for watching.